So guess what? That is a certain thing that most of you got it on? That you must realize that when the anointing comes, you got to know how to choose your team. You got to know what's on your team. Then you got to know how to deal with what's on your team, because everything can't hang around the anointing. Uh-oh. But as you being anointed, you must know how to deal with what you choose.
Amen.
Somebody say, I need to know,
I need to know
how to deal with what I choose. Because most of us can't deal with what we choose. See, it's amazing that we are so anointed and we are so wonderful. You know, we just great. You know, now everybody want to be either master prophet, and see, master prophet sound old now, Alfred. See, they always got to have a new catchy title, you know, just like jeans when it was Jordache and Badass Zoom, Sergio Valente. You see, it went out of style. See, now nobody really want to be major prophet now. Or master prophet, because now they want to be major prophets. See, now they talking about major prophets now. You know, the chief apostles, now they're apostle successors. Right. You know, all this sick, crazy stuff. They got no anointing, and you don't even know what's with you.
That's right. My God.
Amen?
Amen.
You got to understand what is with you.
Amen.
How can I be anointed and don't know what's around me? Huh? You need to know what is around you. Jesus was the Christ. He's the crystal. He's the anointed one. But guess what? Nobody chose his team for him. He chose it himself. Y'all don't hear me. Glory be to God. All these persons recruiting themselves. Huh?
Amen.
Recruiting themselves. No. You don't recruit yourself. Amen?
Amen.
Jesus recruited his team.
Yes, he did.
Matthew 10th chapter. Get it real quick, Freedom. Matthew 10th chapter. Matthew the 10th chapter. My God. Now that's the first book there that when y'all say you get into the New Testament. So that shouldn't be hard at all. Matthew the 10th chapter.
What verse?
Start at verse 1. Verse 1.
Matthew 10, verse 1.
Yes. Come on.
And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples.
When he had called unto him his what?
12 disciples.
Who called?
He did.
He called?
He called.
No, man called.
No.
Why are all these men calling folks into ministry now? How come we have all these men putting folks into ministry now? Why do we have all these men anointing all these people and trying to give them certificates and trying to give them different offices now?
Come on now.
Why we got so many ordination services now?
My Lord.
We do this stuff like it's nothing to it.
My God.
Because you know why? Because first of all, you never chose your team.
Yes.
A real coach, he scouts first before he chooses anything. Y'all don't hear me. I hope some of you leaders on Facebook is watching this so you'll understand. You just stop grabbing stuff because they got a little gift. Stop grabbing stuff because somebody told you that God finna bless you and see you going to another dimension. Yes. Even when you go into another dimension, there's going to be instructions before you get to the dimension.
Amen.
You don't just go into the dimension. See, this is why I know most of you all don't understand what real prophecy is. Because when God gives you a prophetic word, he ain't going to just tell you you're going to another dimension without giving you instructions on how to operate in the dimension.
Amen. Amen.
We just sit up there and jump and shout. That's confirmation. See you 5 years later, you all broke down. You ready to throw in the towel. I thought you were going to another dimension.
Come on now.
No instruction.
No, that's right. Nobody told you about the dimension, huh? See, every good leader that's anointed must choose a team.
Yes.
And then you don't choose a team based upon how well you like people. You don't choose based on who would do this for you and do that for you.
Amen.
See, some folks choose teams because I can get you to do whatever I want you to do for me, Squealer. So I'm choosing you. And that's what most of these leaders are doing today. Just sitting up there ordaining these folks because they're going to give them a certain amount of money to ordain them. And then when you don't operate like they want you to operate, they're going to take your license back. I want my license back. You might well just turn those back in. You ain't going to be able to walk in my license. And that's why your dumb behind shouldn't have never been going to this school trying to get a license no way. Because the Jesus that I served, when he came, he didn't come giving out license. He gave power. Oh my God.
Amen. Spirits.
Hold on, read it, because they might think I'm just making up some stuff. You write that in the book. Come on. Don't worry about your A pen. You ain't writing nothing right now. Come on. Leave her alone, Lord.
He called 12 disciples.
He called how many?
12
He called 12 what?
disciples.
Now stop right there. He called 12 disciples, not 12 apostles.
No, disciples.
Amen.
Huh?
Followers. Yeah. Followers.
He called 12 disciples,
Yes.
not 12 apostles.
Right.
Somebody, let me say it again. He called 12 disciples, not 12 apostles.
Right.
Today, everybody wants to be an apostle or a prophet.
Yes.
Amen.
But they don't want to just be an apostle or a prophet. They want to be a chief apostle.
Chief one.
They want to be a master or major prophet.
Come on now.
Huh?
Yes, that's true.
But Jesus chose disciples.
Yes.
And he chose 12 of them.
12 of them.
12 of them because it connects with his anointing, like when we talked about the calcium
Right.
of the anointing that was in the ingredients.
Yes.
That we talked about that dealt with what? It dealt with his government rule. And the government rule operates from the number 12.
Right.
The choosing of the 12 had nothing to do with gender or male or female. The 12 had something to do with the gender of the authority of the government power of his anointing. Dealing with what? The 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes of what? Come on. His 12 disciples. Then you got the 12 and 12, which makes the 24 elders. Then we talk about 12 times 12. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying? To be up there in the Bible talks about in the book of Revelation, will that be the 144,000? All break it down in the increments of 12, talking about government authority.
Yes.
Amen.
Lord have mercy, I don't want to mess with y'all this morning.
That's it.
He chose 12.
Well,
He could have chose 20.
No, that's right.
He could have chose 50.
Right.
He could have chose how many ever he decided to. Only decided to choose 12. And I guess what? Now this what got me here. When you start choosing, you don't do what we do. What you gave this week, sweet? We got no deacon Alfred over here, no deacon Carl. Deacon Carl, boy, he did deep. He did deep.
Deep pockets. Yes, Lord.
Yeah. Don't give her ever know it, boy. She go deep. Boy, she did that, but she whacked them $5,000 checks. I ain't seen Vanois in 6 weeks.
Okay. Come on now.
She just come propping up there. She just coming to the award ceremony. She just coming to be ordained. I ain't seen you in 6 weeks.
Jesus.
But all of a sudden she got her little robe on ready to be ordained. I don't even know what's in you. But $5,000. What is going on here? Turn that thing down. You ain't got no business listening to the volume. Put it on mute. Put a little oil on your vessel. Amen. Glory be to God. Huh?
that takes your name.
$5,000.
Yes,
Huh?
yes.
See, all I hear, Alfred, I don't see her working doing anything. I don't see her trying to be part of the team. All my ears here, sister, is $5,000.
Yeah.
So what I do, I ordains her with everybody else that poured in their sweat, poured in their tears, took all their effort. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying?
Come on now. That's true.
See, because see, you just grabbing stuff. You need to realize what's around the anointing.
Right.
So when Jesus chose, he didn't choose it based upon gender. So all you folks that want to keep having these debates, can a woman be an apostle? Let me tell you something, an apostle was never a man. It was never based on a gender. It was based upon the government authority that Jesus designed. With the apostle, all it means, it's one that has been sent out. Somebody say sent out.
Sent out.
That's all apostle means. It's nothing deep about it. It's nothing deep. Do it in Jew, do it in Greek, do it in Hebrew. Only thing it means, one that have been sent out.
That's all it means. Sent out.
Uh-oh. So we got church folks fighting one another because the man say that we an apostle. The woman can't be an apostle. Well, there was apostles that were women before Apostle Paul became one.
Yes, sir.
But I ain't finna mess with that today because I want to mess with y'all religious folks. But what I'm saying, you got to understand the whole purpose of his choosing the 12 had nothing to do with gender. He never called apostles, he called disciples. And when they developed and trained, then he gave them as gifts as apostles. See, that's the difference between what you are called and then what you are given. Lord have mercy. I hope y'all caught that.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
My God.
Authority in what you get.
That's right. So what he did, he see this boy Matthew, old tax collector, done cheated everybody. Now, they'll say, Jesus, you ain't got no better fooling with him. Do you know what kind of man he said, that's the one I want.
Come on now.
I want that.
I want him. Now, I see old Thomas doubt everything.
Yes.
Jesus, you see, he gonna doubt everything. He gonna question you about everything. For all of you leaders that think that you super high and think that you're so great that you above somebody coming and saying anything to you, you need to get your act together. If a man can question God, what makes you think he can't question you? You are not God and you are not omniscient. You don't know everything. And the reason you get offended because they caught you not knowing what you're supposed to know. That's why you offended. Now you feel like you testing who I am. You don't question the man or woman of God. Well, who told you you can't question you? I think the Bible says all you're getting, you better get an understanding. That's the problem that most of y'all jacked up now and you're crying because you didn't get an understanding. You didn't get an understanding from them that once they gave you them little certificates and when they could control you no more and when they could put you on a string like a yo-yo and walk the dog with you like they do the little tricks with the little and then when you didn't want to do what they want to do, then they snatch you back in and take their little certificate back. And then they'll excommunicate with you.
Yes.
But yet they the one ordained you.
Jesus. Come on now.
Huh? And it's all because you did not know how to choose your team.
Come on now.
You chose folks based upon what you thought they had.
Yes.
You chose folks based upon how much money they might have. You chose them based upon how their status is, whether they're doctors or lawyers, somebody that you thought that will be in prominent positions that can help push you along.
Yes. Come on
Get
now.
out. What you could get out.
That's right, what you get out of it. So I got on Matthew the tax collector, I got on Down Thomas right here. He gonna question everything you say.
Everything.
So leaders,
Don't believe nothing.
don't you realize that the questioning of who you are is nothing to come against you. The questioning of who you are is only for the individual to make sure that you're proving what you say. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. See, Thomas was the one that kept Jesus to a degree that everything Jesus said he was. Thomas said, I'm going to come to check it out. See, Thomas was what we would call the inspector. When you say you done did the job, here come the inspector, come to check it out. Here come the QC, quality control, making sure everything is right. Okay, Jesus, you said you hung on the cross. You said that, he said, let me see the nail print. And Jesus said, here you go. Here you go, boy. Here you go. Well, okay, let me see them in your foot. Oh, here they go. He said, well, I want to put something. Here you go. See, I'm still the same anointed. You see my sign? Go ahead and stick your hand in it. He said, but Thomas, I want to tell you something though. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet believe. Oh my God. Oh, that's him, that's him, that's him. That's the anointing.
Because it includes me.
Yes, sir.
It
Yes,
includes
sir.
me.
That's right.
2,000 years later, it includes me.
That's right. It includes you. Amen.
Ooh, yes, Lord.
So guess what? He got him a Thomas. Now he got him a Judas.
Now you got Judas too.
Judas, you friends with everybody.
Oh my God.
Watch the people that love to be friends with everybody in your group, everybody in your church, every new person that they friend with them, telling them this, telling them, hey, see, squeeze. Sister, she good. Hey, man, God bless her. Just tell her I love her. Child, you heard about Vegas cars? Why she ain't been up to church no more? What's going on with her?
I don't know. You gonna call her number?
What the cops going through or something?
I don't know.
Child, Sister Vita told me they were Tomcat. Huh? See, that's Judas.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna say, hey, Deacon Cox, hey, Brother Cox, God bless y'all.
Yeah.
I got y'all meal today. I got y'all meal today. And it's time for them to get on the cross.
Come on now.
I'm the first one sell them out.
Yes. Amen.
But that's what he chose. That's what he chose. He chose Philip and Bartholomew and them, boys that you don't even hear too much about. See, they was part of the crew, but they never did anything for you to know nothing about them. Because you will have some folk that just will be around you and you will never hear about them.
That's right, Lord.
Huh?
Didn't hear their name.
You don't even hear about them. So now all of a sudden he got a Peter. Peter Shaw. Boy know how to fish real good.
Yes.
He got his own business here, entrepreneur.
Right.
He got a brother.
Yeah.
Jesus, see, he called both of them. Boy, that know how to fish. Ooh, Lord have
Yes.
mercy. Just in case I don't do a miracle, we still go to the lake. They know how to do it.
Come on now.
Huh? But why he's picking them? Andrew, he all right, but Peter cuss every now and then.
That's right.
Peter got a cussing problem. But Jesus chose him.
Yes.
See, you might choose some things all the time that might don't say the right things.
Yes.
You might choose folks that might slip every now and then with the words, but yet you want to get rid of them. But that's what Jesus chose on his team.
Amen.
All right.
That's what he chose. That's right.
See, all we want is the chief apostles and people with accolades and people with titles that ain't living up to titles. All we want folks that got degrees but can't change no degrees.
Come on.
That's what we want. But I want some people that need me a good Matthew, just in case somebody come and try to trick me with money. He said, oh no, I got you on that dump there. You know I did that stuff for years, so I'm already aware with it. I need me a good Judas, somebody that's gonna kiss me, because he's gonna let me know that every other Judas that try to get close to me. Child, you know how they just like me, 3 snaps in a circle. Y'all don't get what I'm saying. I need me a good Peter. Somebody that when you want to come and question who I am, Peter standing there right beside. Okay, let me keep talking. If I don't cut his ear off in the name of Jesus, y'all don't get it. You need your good Peter. You need a good Peter.
Yes, sir.
You need somebody that can give you a little bite lashing and a good cutting every now and then.
Come on now.
Huh?
Praise him.
That's what he had.
Yes.
Focus on that. That's what he had. That was on his team.
Yes.
Huh?
That's right.
You need somebody on your team that stand up and fight with you.
Yes.
Huh?
Amen.
I don't need nobody that's scary.
That's right.
And the problem, I'm so sick and tired of all these folks with titles, sister. But they just a scary brother.
Yes.
They ain't gonna stand up for nothing.
Just titles.
If you got to stand up and defend the truth, you. But child, I ain't finna get involved in that. I don't wanna have nothing to do with that. Huh? I I need me a good Peter. Squeal. Let me tell you, I'm getting so sick and tired. I don't like, see, prophet, I don't like, prophet just say anything. He has no filter. You know, and I tell you, yeah, he's a good teacher. God has known him, yes. But I just don't like the way he says certain things. See, I don't need you talking to Judas, because Judas will sit there and laugh with you, then run after you get through talking with you, he'll come and tell you with so sissified self. I don't want no Judas. No, I need you to go to somebody like Sheetha, a real Peter. What you say?
Okay, what you say?
Boy, if I don't cut your ear, you ain't gonna keep coming to them.
Amen.
You don't go to folks that won't take your garbage.
Come on.
What am I saying? If you know you got a good leader, you know you got a good team, don't let folks come to you.
That's right.
I bet y'all cut your ear off.
That's right.
I'm gonna cut your ear off. Huh? Okay. You better keep on. I ain't gonna have to pray for me after I get through, because I'm gonna put a good cussing on you. That's Peter. That's Peter.
That's right.
But Jesus chose him.
That's right, he did.
He did not choose a perfect team.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. For all you folks that's looking for these perfect churches, there are none.
It's none. That's right.
There are none.
That's right.
It ain't one.
It ain't not one. Huh? There's not a perfect church. So I'm gonna leave here and go over there. They got it going on over there. Well, you only been there one time. And the service was good.
Yeah.
And you can find a person that can't even cook that might can boil a hot dog pretty good on one good day. But that don't mean that that's where I'm ready to eat at, because see, I don't know that you can't cook until I get there.
Come on now.
Child, I thought you could cook, girl, the way you made them hot dogs. What? That was a hot dog that had some kind of seasoning, like that hot dog was anointed. Huh? But you can't cook a lick.
That's right.
Now we both sitting up here looking at each other, hungry, because I can't cook either. I'm anointed, but can't cook. So you need a good friend that know how to cook. Amen.
That's right.
That's how you choose your team. You got to choose your team. You got to choose your team for what you need. Amen.
Wow. That's right.
That's for real, people. And so that's what he chose. He chose a person that's going to doubt him. Then now all of a sudden, he's in a bad place in his life, a dark place. He got to go, like my brother said earlier, down to Gethsemane to be pressed now.
Yes.
He got 3 boys that he really thought was with him. James, Peter, and John. But through the toughest trial, they fall asleep on him.
My Lord.
Yeah.
But he chose them.
Yes.
You got to choose folks that will sleep on you when you need them to talk to. You got to choose folks on your team that will go to sleep on you when you about ready to throw in the towel. You got to have folks that will go to sleep on you.
Yes.
When it feel like folks don't understand.
My God. That's right.
Because them the type of folks that will help you pray in a whole nother dimension.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Because
sir.
see, long as I can talk to you, Alfred, I'm not going to spend too much time talking to him. Long as I try what you see God doing in me, sweetheart, I'm not going to try to seek his will for my life.
Yes.
Long as you have somebody you can go to.
Yes.
So God have you around folk that'll fall asleep
Yes.
when you need to get to real school.
Yes,
But
yes.
see, you got to be wise enough to know
Yes.
not to get mad at him.
Don't get mad.
Don't put him off your team.
No.
Because the same Peter that went to sleep
Yes.
gonna be the same one that's gonna preach on the day of Pentecost.
Yes.
So you got to understand. You can't get rid of that John, because he's gonna be the same one
Yes.
that once you go back to glory, he's gonna be the one you're gonna have to reveal to on the hour of power.
Yes.
When he out there left for dead, because he know what it's like to be beaten. He know what it's like to be asleep. Because y'all don't hear me.
Yes.
Because he's part of your team.
Yes, Lord. Jesus.
Yes, he
My
falls.
Lord, my God.
You can't get rid of James because he went to sleep. Because James is the one that's going to tell you, if there's any sick among you, let him call for the elders of the church. And if he have sinned, he will pray the prayer of faith. And whatever sin he have committed, God will heal him.
Yes.
Because why James know? Because he was around him even know he was sleeping.
Yes, my God, my God.
And he saw it.
Yes.
Saw the work.
He saw what he did.
Yes.
See, this is how you must choose your team and yet keep your character.
Yes, Lord.
Yet still be anointed. And don't act cocky and don't act arrogant. Realize that just because you're anointed and you don't come to a place in life, don't mean that you're above making mistakes.
Amen.
Jesus is the only one that didn't make any mistakes. Jesus is the only one that is perfect. That's why he chooses men of infirmities, which is men of weaknesses. Yeah, he might be still struggling from time to time, but God said, I chose him.
I chose. That's right. That's right.
And after, you know, what's your name, boy? Samson. Boy, I know you like them with them prostitutes at times, but I see you be down on full industrial, but I'm gonna choose you anyway. I'm gonna choose you.
Yes, Lord. Jesus.
What's your name? Mary Magdalene? You got 7 demons in you?
Yes.
I got you though. I'm gonna choose you. I'm gonna use you for later.
Yes.
That's
Lord,
right.
my God.
Still choosing.
Because all you little pious folks, that's right. I come against that right now in the name of Jesus. I bind up the cosmocratos. I bring everything subject in the name of Jesus. I rebuke the spirit of python and the violent. In the name of Jesus. And then we said they go in all different types of styles.
Yes.
See, that's the Pentecostal, charismatic way. I rebuke every crowding spirit. It's all kinds of spirits when you get to Pentecost. I rebuke every spirit that look like it found asleep. They rebuke all kinds of, and then you switch out from that, then you go to the Baptist level. Meet me out at the mountain bench. Please come on by Jesus. If you don't stop but a little while. Why would I want him to stop just a little while? I don't want him to be a visitor. I want him to habitate in me. Oh my God. Oh, when we get down to the cool little deacon. I got a charge to keep up. I got to guard the good. Preach up. Whoa. Ain't no man.
Tell the truth, say the devil.
Huh?
Tell the truth.
Amen.
I need Nicodemuses.
Yes.
I need somebody that don't want to come in front of the people,
Right.
but they're going to speak to me at night.
Come on now.
They're gonna creep.
Yes.
I need the ones that got that TLC spirit.
Yeah.
Cause I creep. I said I just lost y'all. Listen, I just lost all the deep folks. Huh?
Yes.
Yes, right.
But that's what he chose on his
He
team.
knew who was on.
Because he knew who he was.
That's right.
Yes.
And the same folks that he chose,
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
he gave power. Read, Squiddy, cause they might don't believe me.
And he gave power against unclean
He
spirits.
gave power against what?
Unclean spirits.
Hold on. He gave power against unclean spirits. He didn't give them power over people.
No.
Uh-oh.
To cast them.
Uh-oh. Hold up, Squiddy. He gave them power against unclean spirits,
Yes.
but not over other people.
Not over people.
And the problem, most of you all try to use your authority and power over other people. He gave power and authority. He did not give certificates. He did not give degrees. He gave power and authority. That's why you got all these authority, you got all these certificates, you got all these degrees, but you ain't got no power. You ain't got no anointing. Ain't no yokes being destroyed. Ain't no burdens being removed. Now you depressed. Don't you remember 2 or 3 weeks ago on the prayer line, and I began to say, as I was talking, I want y'all to be praying because there's a spirit of depression and mental psyche finna go out and land. Look at these people that's been killing themselves lately. See, you know what? And these folks got money. These folks got big money. They ain't worried about what they gonna eat and sleep. They got plenty of money. But see, when you don't got Jesus, when you don't have peace of mind, see, that's why you got to get around the anointing.
Yes. My God, my God.
Yes. 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 That's
Lord have mercy.
That's right.
My Lord, my God.
God chose them though.
He chose them.
And see, and you'll have other folks, brother, that's around the team, always trying to talk to Jesus. Sister Taylor, she just too quiet. She don't participate today. Huh? But see, she's the one that's observing.
Right.
While you being forceful, ain't hearing nothing, she's observing.
Come on now.
Because you need to have people on your team that know how to observe so they know what to do and what not to do.
Yes.
See, when you have people that knows how to observe, they know how to choose your team.
Yes.
See, before Jesus went out just choosing folks, he had already observed them.
Already
That's
observed.
why when he got there, he told them, and he said, oh, Jesus, how did you know that was me? He said, I saw you before I got there, boy. I already saw you up under the tree. He had already observed it. See, a good anointed will observe where he's going. He will observe the areas where he's going to pick people out. I already know you're up under the tree. I saw you, Nathan, before I got there today. I already knew you. He said, well, boy, if you believe that, just because I said that to you, boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. You wait till you keep walking with this anointing. When you start seeing the blind eyes open, the deaf ears open, when you start seeing me feed 5,000 folks, that's being alone. Not talking about the wives and the children. I'm talking about we ain't gonna be out there at a big old place. We gonna be in a remote desert, and all we gonna have is 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Because you gonna see what the anointing does when it walks in its dimension of weight, and how it begin to spread. How it begin to
Oh,
My
yes.
God, my
Oh, you
God.
ain't seen nothing
You
yet.
ain't seen nothing yet. Keep on.
So you say you ain't seen nothing yet?
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Just keep walking with
Keep
it.
walking
Yeah,
with
just
it.
keep walking.
Huh?
Oh, yes.
And there's some folks that have been faithful to your teams. Leaders, there are some folks that have been faithful to your team.
Yes, yes.
There's some folks that's faithful to the team. I want y'all to know this morning, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Amen.
That's finna be a ridiculous blessing that's finna hit some of you all.
Yes, Lord.
See, some folks, they come to spectate.
Yes.
Some folks come to observe to see what's going on. Some folks that come really because they're hungry and because they want to go to another level. They want to go to another dimension.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, them are the ones that when the Bible says, eyes have not seen,
Yes.
nor ears have heard what God have prepared for them that love him, but are revealed by his Spirit. Huh?
Yes, yes.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, boy. Deep things.
That's some things that's going to be revealed to some of you all.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
That's I'm telling you, that's an anointing this morning.
Thank you, God.
My
Thank
God,
you,
that
God.
I
Thank you, God.
speak, my God, to what you have not seen yet.
Amen.
I'm speaking to what you ain't seen yet. I'm speaking to what you ain't seen
Yes, God.
yet. I'm not speaking that stuff you already see. I ain't speaking that stuff you already done heard. I'm speaking something after when you're going to be standing up there leading other men. I'm talking about that stuff, glory to God, when you're going to be the deacon in the church, you're going to be right. You're going to be training folks how to walk in position and how to serve and how to do this. That's what I'm speaking of. I ain't speaking to what I see now.
Come on now.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Lord.
What you have not seen.
That's right.
I speak to you, Sheila, as a leader, not a follower.
Amen.
I speak to you, the one that how to organize things, how to bring people together, how to rally folks, how to get people to come up for a cause, not because. Y'all don't hear me.
My
I'm
God,
gonna
my
leave y'all
God.
alone this morning.
My God, my God.
I'm gonna leave you alone this morning.
Hey, God. Thank you.
Because they'll come to talk to the stuff that I don't see. See, everybody want to talk about stuff that they see. Yeah. I talk to you, Venors, as being one. Glory be to God. Huh? There'll be one that know what it was like to benefit in a strange land.
Yes, Lord.
No one will. I speak to you as knowing how to step into your own labor of who Ruth really was. I'm speaking to the you that nobody talks to.
That's right. My God, my God.
I said I'm speaking to the you that nobody talks to.
Amen.
Because see, that's a you that everybody wants to talk to. But then that's a you that nobody talks to because they don't understand them.
Oh,
Jesus.
See, it's easy for me to talk to you when I done heard Johannese already give you a word. But what about the you that Johannese ain't tapped them?
Amen.
My God, my
Yes,
God.
yes.
Let me leave y'all alone.
That's the truth.
Let me leave y'all alone this morning. Y'all stand up on your
Yes,
feet.
God.
I just wanted to give y'all a recap this morning.
Yes, Lord.
I just wanted to give you a recap. In the recap, you got to know how to choose your team.
Yes.
Huh? You got to understand that everything that you choose is around you for a reason.
Amen.
You got to understand that everything that you choose, none of them won't be the same. They all will have different personalities.
Different. That's right.
Huh? So just because they don't act like you, they don't do things like you do, don't kick them off the
That's
team.
right.
Amen.
Amen?
Amen.
Because that's what Jesus chose.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
Amen.
Just because I don't sound like you when I preach,
That's
Yes.
don't kick me off the team.
right. Amen.
Thank you, God. Thank you,
Thank
God.
you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Don't kick me off the team because I don't preach like you. Huh? Don't kick me off the team.
Amen.
That's right.
Because see, on the team, one thing that we will have is order.
Order. All right.
See, I ain't go to that level yet. See, in picking the team is one thing. But there is a process you go through to see do you make the team.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I didn't have time to do that this morning.
Yes,
Amen.
Lord Jesus.
That's right, that's a trial.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
Lord have mercy. What you say? What you say? You're an evangelist.
Yes.
You're a young prophet, mighty prophet of God, young man, mighty prophet of God. You're a great teacher. Because see, that's what everybody else saw and
Right.
everybody else told me, and they saw that based upon what they heard others say.
Yes.
But see, but when you come in there, well, that's a real anointing, and that, okay, you're a little prophet. Come here, son. Come here. Come on. You move too slow. See, I already know you ain't ready. You move too slow. What you 12 years old, 13 years old? You ain't move that slow. Come on, see, I can't use you. You move too slow. Let me try it. Come here. Now, you see how she getting up there? Because she want to go to Golden Corral now. See how she got up there? Amen. But she got up there. What I'm saying is this here. See, now, just because now I know he has a gift.
Right.
I know she has a gift.
Right.
I know you have a gift. Every last one of us have a gift.
Right.
But the problem is this here. I want to stick her up there that size. Because she got a gift. Now come here, Joey's. Stand behind her. Stand behind her. Now see, this is the thing. This is the woman that she's going to be. But this is the person that y'all talking to. Y'all talking to her because y'all don't know how to get to her.
Right.
No, I'm trying to help y'all deep folks. And so what ended up happening, I spent all my time prophesying to her because I ain't never been able to touch her.
Right.
Because see, y'all must understand, if you know anything about prophecy, that God declares the end before the beginning. And see, you so stuck on the beginning until you never get to see the end. You forgot that the thoughts of the Lord are good for me, to bring me to an expected end. And so the reason why I never get finished because I never saw the end. I only saw the beginning.
Missed out.
Oh boy, I'm messing y'all up this morning. And see, and everything that's in her in the beginning is right here in the end. But what happens?
You get so
Come here, Peter.
got so preoccupied.
Stick between her.
Missed out.
Get on between them. Amen. You just got on. Amen. But see, the problem, see, the beginning is right here. But to speak to this woman right here, I got to deal with this woman. Her name is Process. Uh-oh.
Amen.
Process.
Her name is Process.
Process.
Her name is Beginning.
Beginning. And her name.
Her name, Process.
And this the end.
Her name is End. Now, everything in her is in her.
In her.
But to get to her, you got to go through her. And that's the problem with your deep folks. You don't want to go through that to get to this. You keep on going around the circle. And so now you got all these little novice prophetess and prophets standing up there just saying all kinds of mess. Ain't got no lifestyle, ain't got no character, ain't got no integrity. They don't know how to be perfect because they ain't been trained. Your gift don't qualify you for preaching. Your gift don't qualify you for leadership. Your character, Lord have mercy. That's what causes you.
That's the difference.
Because until you can see beyond this
You never be able
and work through this,
to understand.
you will never get to this.
Amen.
So now I'm no longer focusing on the beginning. You can move now. I'm stuck with the stuff that I can't see. I stuck to the stuff that nobody told me about. I stuck to the things that when James Cleveland keep coming to my mind, nobody told me that the road would be easy. But I'm dealing with Jacob trying to be Israel.
Yes.
Y'all don't get me.
Yeah.
I know I'm Israel. I know I'm anointed for the nation.
Yes.
But Jacob keep popping up.
Oh my God.
Yes. That's true. Thank you, Jesus.
Even with his,
Thank you, Jesus.
Woo! Lord have it. Jacob keep acting out.
Yes, Lord. Thank you,
tomfoolery
Jesus.
stuff.
Israel keeps saying, oh, I'm ready.
Ready.
But Jacob said, oh, I got to hit this thing today. Whew.
Come on now.
Luke, you always got to come up in the chair. Oh, Jacob. We finna close. This is Jacob.
Right.
Yes.
Jacob, I just got, it's calling me.
It's calling the name.
And see, Jacob got two things calling him. He got that, ooh, we calling him, and he got purpose calling him. But process, say, I'm trying, I want to be this. See, process is crying, it's struggling. No, process want to be this, but process don't know how to maneuver between what he's struggling with and what he's trying to get to. And so when you come along, because you see my process, you see where I'm stuck at, you ain't gonna never embrace this here. And what you do, because you thought that you saw something and gave me a prophecy. No, you didn't prophesy. You only had discernment. You discerned where I was at, but you couldn't prophesy where I was going. Y'all don't hear me. Whoa, y'all have, why I mess up these folks this morning? That's the problem. You got folks discerning where I'm at, but can't prophesy where I need to go to.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
And so I'm struggling, Squealer.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this just in case some of you might be struggling in certain areas. You need folks that is seasoned enough to discern your process, but can speak to your future.
That's right.
Huh?
Your destiny.
Because this is where I need to be.
Yes.
And you know, I guess I know folks might be looking at me, yes, they see me with my hand on this woman here, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I deal with all that stuff. You know, they get the tripping, amen. Because see, they don't understand, but come here, Boaz, go stand right there. Just in case this is her man right there. I'm her leader, but this is her man, just in case. See, because the Bible says, you know, give everybody an understanding, because some folks just be watching just to be watching for crazy stuff. So I just want to throw that out there just in case y'all thought I was crazy a couple weeks ago. Woo! We got to speak to the end.
Yes.
This is the purpose.
That's right.
This is the end.
Amen.
Y'all feel me? And just because you might be struggling through what you're trying to get to, let the process go. Look at here, chief, apostle, bishop, huh? Lord have mercy.
Jesus.
Chief overseer, general overseer, all that. Y'all stop kicking folks off the team in their process.
Yes. Get to the end.
Every last one of y'all have done like the high school did with Michael Jordan. You kick one of the greatest basketball player in the world off the team in high school because you couldn't see beyond their process. Amen. You kicked the baddest man that ever played a game of basketball besides myself. I don't know why y'all laughing. I was something serious. Man. And see, because you couldn't get me here. Because you saw my process. Because I couldn't dribble at that time like you wanted me to. I couldn't jump out the gym like you wanted me to. So you kicked me off the team. But somebody was there that kept speaking to me.
Yes. Jesus. Yes.
And once I got through this process, you can go out. Right. Now the process is over. Now look at promise. Look at promise.
Yes.
Look at promise.
Thank you.
Do y'all see promise?
Yes.
Huh?
Thank you, God.
Do y'all see Ruth and Boaz?
Yes.
Huh?
Amen.
You need the burden.
That's purpose.
That's purpose.
Purpose. Purpose.
Destiny.
Because why? Because see, I see where you going, Miss Taylor. I don't see where you at.
Amen.
I see where you going.
Yes.
But see, but if I only got people that can see this far,
Yes.
and it's because they turtles. Turtles never see the ground level.
Yes.
You need a giraffe that can see. Yeah, that's another message. That's another message.
Amen.
But I love you all. Pray that you all was blessed. When you anointed, know how to choose your team.
Oh, yes.
Amen. God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you.